Hello and assalamu alaikum guys, welcome. This is tutorial on sheets and workbooks. So let us get started. First of all, we are going to go to Alt F11. Now in here we are going to create a new module and we are going to say sub testing. Okay, so first thing first, we are going to see how we can add a new sheet. Well, how can we add a new sheet? We can say sheets.add and we can add a sheet using this. Let us see. We have sheet 1 now. Currently we have sheet 1. If we just run this macro, we're going to have sheet 2. Okay, the problem arises that the sheet 2 is before the sheet 1, but I want the sheet 2 after the sheet 1, because if I add a new one, the sheet 3 goes back. So we want it in numeric order. We want 1, then 2, then 3. How can we do that? First thing first, we're going to delete the current sheet 3 and sheet 2. How can we delete them using VBA? We can say sheet 2 directly dot delete. So it's up to you to say sheet 3, or you can directly go to the sheet 3 to delete. Let's say we're gonna run this and yes delete and yes delete. Now what we want to do is we want the sheets to be in numerical order. Sheets dot add. Okay, after that you get a couple of optional arguments in here. So you want to go to for after, you're gonna say after, then colon, then equals, means I am accessing after, and I want in this after to have argument which is sheets dot count, and we're gonna say sheets. So let's just run this. It's gonna say 4. Well, of course it's gonna say 4 because now 2 and 3 are deleted. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So these are in order. We can access sheets by their index number. 1 dot. So it's gonna go to sheet 1 and delete it. Let's see. Yes, delete. Now this sheet is sheet 1. Now the good part is that we can delete sheets. The bad part is when I delete this, I have this confirmation message. I don't want this to happen. What I can say is application dot display alerts equals false. So basically my application, that would be Excel, would not display alerts. First thing first is gonna stop displaying alerts. It's not gonna display alerts or confirmation messages because I have already told this program to not show me any confirmation message or alerts message. When you turn your display alerts off, you always have to turn it on back. Now let us try. Okay, of course. Let's go to testing first. Now try. Okay. So now we are done with this too. Okay, this was good. Now last thing, we can change the active. So I love cookies. I can say let's comment this out. So now it is ready. Okay, we are done with active sheets. Now let us come to workbooks. Workbooks work the same. We can say workbooks dot add. Let's say okay, it's gonna add a new workbook. Now you see that I have a new workbook that says book 2. I don't want it, by the way, so I'm gonna delete it or just close it. Similarly, I can say, for example, I add a workbook. Number 1, when I add a workbook, it becomes active workbook, right? Okay, you should know that. When it becomes an active workbook, I can say active workbook dot close. So let us see. I press F8. F8. It's gonna add a new book. Now book 3 is the active workbook. I can close it. Okay guys, there are a lot of things in here which I can't cover. You have to find it by yourself. Okay, I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.